Hey, B Sears, it's your girl Daphne. I want you to share, like, and subscribe. Daphne Ball to be exact. Y'all, it's a beautiful day today. It's like, it's 59 degrees, but it's not really cold. And we're out and about because, let me tell y'all, these doctor's offices and these pharmacies, I don't want to stand about them sometimes. Now, the doctor that my kids did have, he decided to go somewhere else. So they had to get another doctor. So they end up using the same area. But it was I had some gum on my phone, in my mouth, and I woke up and it was on my gown and on my arm. It's one that wasn't in my hair. But to make a long story short, we had to search and find the doctor. So we had a hard time finding a doctor for them three in the first place. So we finally found somebody. We got everything set up. So he decided he was gonna go and leave. So he moved to Jacksonville, which they didn't have a doctor again. So then we found out this other group was going to take over the doctor's office so they could use the same building. So we said, well, we would just use the same doctor. So we got it set up so we had to get their medicines filled. So they had to see the nurse practitioner. So she prescribed sent their prescriptions off. Well, little did we not know that once that doctor left, that if they were not in the same network or something, then my son couldn't get his medicine filled. But I could still get my medicine filled and my other two cures because they're on my insurance, which really didn't make no sense to me, but that's what they said. So we ended up taking my son medicine to Walmart to get it filled the last time. So we got the prescriptions and everything. And let me tell you, it's so crazy, y'all, because now Walmart sent in the request to refill the medicine. Why in the heck did they send the medicine to the other pharmacy? And then the other pharmacy just sent the request back to the doctor's office instead of just letting us know what's going on, y'all. So to make a long story short, he called him this morning, and a lady said, well, I sent it. Then we called this other pharmacy that he's not supposed to have it in. And she said, well, they sent it, but we sent it back. Well, dummy, how come you didn't call and tell us something? See how crazy it is? So we end up calling them back and they had to fill it in Walmart. But let me tell y'all how crazy this is. Even though the APN that works for the doctor can't fit it under her. But if the doctor that's there prescribes it, then they can fill it. Now see how stupid that makes no sense, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Stuff is just so crazy. So I told him, I said, well, I'll tell you what, just fit it at Walmart. We're not finna be going through this because what if she does it again and this happens? Be serious, I tell you. You can be living in paradise. People, it just creates something, a problem out of nowhere. I said all they had to do was call and let us know. So I already knew that the medicine couldn't be filled there. That's why we got to transfer it to Walmart. So what do y'all think about that? And then I be telling people the healthcare system and healthcare done got so bad. I say it's just sad. You just want to do the people care anymore. That's what I said. To me, what the heck is he doing? What the pandemic has shown, what I've already known, that the healthcare system is broken. It really is. And then I be looking at people and thinking to myself, you got so many doctors, with their little Hippocratic oath that they do no harm and supposed to help patients. And then I be looking like, I wonder. I said, even though I know they get tired sometimes, you guys, because patients, some of these folks, if it wasn't Pete and repeat, you wouldn't have no patience. But some of these folks, I think, you have to educate them. And I think that's the problem when you don't educate them in the beginning. That's what makes it so bad in the end, because they just keep coming back like they got 9 lives like a cat. But some of these illnesses they got, you ain't got 9 lives like a cat, baby. Don't play. Some of these illnesses will take you up out of here on the first try, not on 9 tries. So that's what I be thinking too. And and I be looking at their families and stuff, and I be looking like, okay, but y'all, when I tell y'all, I've been in the medical field going on 35 years. And I ain't never seen some of the mess that I see. But I don't never be surprised because I've seen some of everything. But I just shake my head. And I try to do the best I can when the people come in the hospital and try to talk to them and tell them, how serious stuff is. I'm telling y'all, so many people in their 30s and 40s with heart disease. I'm telling y'all, it's just, you just couldn't be able to believe it. And I know we live in the South. And I know it's a lot of fried food and blah, blah, blah. But I'm telling y'all, these high blood pressures and when I tell y'all, I just be 30, in your mid-30s, with congestive heart failure and heart disease. Man, that is so young. And then there's so many young people on dialysis and stuff, y'all. We got to take better care of ourselves. We really do. And I say it's not only just the black, it's all races. It's sad. We got to do better. We got to get it together. We gotta work together. Cause this is crazy. You would think that how these people are being sick, we're in a third world country. That's how bad I think it be to me, because I'm like, okay, but don't get no medical help. They keep coming through ER, be the same people. And they go home and they come back. It's just like a revolving door. And I know there's only so much, the doctors can do, we can do, but I don't know. What do you think is a solution to the problem? I'm telling y'all. And then I kind of I'm in my feelings too, because my husband was really sick. And my husband had CHF. My husband kept telling these folks, I need a pacemaker. Everybody was in their feelings and attitude because they didn't think that he should know what he needed. But he was in the medical profession too. He knew. He kept, and then when it came down to the end of what he needed, it was too late, y'all. That's what I'm telling y'all. It was too late. Yeah. And yesterday was just this whole month of March is my December. Because like I said, I think my mom died in March. I'm not sure. I got married March the 15th. You would think March would be a good month for me. My anniversary. Also, March the 26th is when my husband died. See what I'm saying? Yep. March is not a good month for me. And yesterday we went to the grave and we saw him and we, did what we had to do. Came home and ate and stuff, but I went to the casino a little bit. But life goes on. And I think the people in my village and my circle, they help me. But even though you have people to help you, you still have your moments. You wouldn't be human if you didn't have these moments, that something that you think about. Because who would have thought? I wouldn't even thought it. 3 years, he's been gone 3 years. I'm finna be 16 and I'm a widow. That's crazy. And I know he would always say stuff like, well, if anything happened, I want it to happen to me because your kids need you. They don't need me like they need you. I'm going like, man, stop saying stuff like that. But it's almost like he knew. Because he had been all over the world. He had did some of everything. He knew he never met a stranger no matter where we went. And we used to go a whole lot. I said, how do you know how to get to these places? Don't worry about it. But I'm glad he lived his life to the fullest and how he wanted it. But still, that man still wanted to be here, y'all. That's what. And then I was thinking to myself, I didn't think he was that sick. I honestly thought that, they go in there and whatever's going on, they send him to St. Vincent, this other hospital, telling me, well, we're going to send him here. We're going to do all this stuff. We're going to try to get him. We can get him a pacemaker, blah. Girl, we got him there. The doctor saw him 2 days later. I was coming to check on him. The doctor said, well, ain't nothing we can do. I'm going like, what? And then I felt like us being in the medical profession, they failed him. And he felt the same way too. And one of my daughters that's trying to, get ready to go to nursing school, she felt the same way. And so it's taken her this time to get herself together to decide that she's going to go to school. And I didn't rush her. I didn't pressure her because I understood. But that's what I say. If you got people that's sick in your family, your loved ones, you got to be there for them. You got to be the advocate. You got to try to do the extra mile, do whatever you can for them, and until there's nothing you can do. So we ended up bringing him home on hospice and stuff. And he came like that Thursday on the 25th. The 26th, he was gone. Once his sister that he had made up with came, and his other sister that's in the same medical field with us came and saw him. This was like around 7-ish, a little before 7. Honey, after she stepped out the door, he didn't take another breath, y'all. He didn't. But I know he wanted to be home, I know he didn't want to be there, So I made that happen for him to be at home on hospice, y'all. And there's nothing wrong with hospice and stuff. But I'm just saying this to let y'all know. I'm telling y'all. We got to do better. We got to work on ourselves. Yeah. I'm telling you. You got to stay informed. You got to be up on it. The different kind of medicines they got out and all that stuff. You got to do your research. You got to be up on your information too when you go see these folks. And then write down your questions and you ask the right questions about these different medicines, different stuff they doing and everything. We got to make an effort. Just like we go to work for our money, we got to go to work for our health too, y'all. But this is your girl, Daphne. I'm on the soapbox. I want y'all to share, like, and subscribe. I'm sitting in the car waiting on a family shopper. She's in there getting her brother's medicine, but y'all. And I've been trying to work on my kids to get them together with their medicines and their health. Because, they're too young to be having stuff going on. But I want y'all to have a great day. I love y'all. And I'm back. And today is the 27th. My December is just about over, you guys. It is. Comment down here and tell me what month is your December and how do you deal with it. Y'all have a great day today. I love you guys. Bye.